The Nigerian government did not go for the best, putting Nigerians into consideration. There are 4 notable vaccines. The least potent of these 4 is the one Nigerian government imported. This same one imported by the Nigerian government have the worst side effects. I am not saying Nigerians should not take the vaccine, and I'm not against Nigerians taking the vaccines. But what I'm saying in essence is that there are 4 notable vaccines that are approved by the World Health Organization. That is the AstraZeneca from India, the one Nigerian government imported. We have Pfizer, we have 2 others, Johnson & Johnson. But what I'm saying that out of the 4, the least potent of these 4 is the one Nigerian government imported. What I'm saying is that Nigerians deserve the best. Federal government must carry out what I call citizen diplomacy. They must show that they love their citizens and desire the best for their citizens. If you go through, for example, the aggregates of these 4 vaccines, Johnson & Johnson is better than what they have brought. Pfizer is also better. So if you look at the what they call the total trial effectiveness of these vaccines, you find out that this AstraZeneca is 62%. 62% 14 days after second dose. While if you go and see Pfizer, it's 95%. 28 days after the second dose. And again, Moderna is 94%. While Johnson & Johnson is about 70%. So what I'm saying is, essence is that the one the Nigerian government imported is the one with the least potency of effectiveness. Then if you also look at the side effects, this same one imported by the Nigerian government have the worst side effects. The side effects include pain, headache, tiredness, muscle ache, fever, chills, joint ache, nausea. With all these side effects, if it manifests in one person, it's even worse than COVID itself. So what I'm saying in essence is that the Nigerian government did not go for the best, putting Nigerians into consideration. And with the budget the central bank made available for this vaccine, 300 billion, it is outrageously calamitous. It is very, very unfair of them to have gone for the one with the least. And anything produced in India, you cannot compare it to what is produced in America or the United Kingdom. You can't compare Pfizer, Moderna, and all to this made in India drug that the federal government imported. I think they just took us with some level of. So what I'm saying in essence is that they didn't go for the best. It is not a way of discouraging people from taking the vaccine. It is not a way of saying I'm against taking the vaccine. It is not. No. I'm not saying that. I bought kits for people in Kogi State and across the country. I spend money to get face masks and all this for people. I wear face masks myself. So I believe in the existence of the virus. But what I'm saying in essence is that it has been monetized. People are making business out of it, and I did not see the patriotic nature that is expected of federal government in protecting our citizens. If you have a drug that have least potency, and you let those who have higher potency, one with effectiveness of 94% is there, one with effectiveness of 95% is there, you decided to go for the one that is having 62% efficiency. I think it is not a good one. It is not nice. We have now is 4 million doses of that, and invariably what it means is that it's for 2 million people, because you have to take 2 doses of that to have a complete shot. You have to take your first dose and your second dose. So of that 4 million, you have only made available vaccine for 2 million people in a population of over 200 million people. That is ridiculously insignificant.